Hey, just heading out of town. I'm actually going on an international trip, and I just wanted to show you what I pack to eat. It's about a 5-hour airplane ride, and I just wanted to show you what I pack to kind of eat healthy while I'm traveling. Now the airline does not actually serve any food, so it's going to be a long day. It's kind of like a morning flight. We're going to get there. We're going to be driving. There's kind of nothing on the way in between. So I just want to make sure that we have snacks, but we also have to be very mindful because we cannot bring nuts. I mean, we can consume nuts as long as we leave them on the plane. We can't bring kind of any citrus or anything. Again, there's lots of regulations on what we can bring internationally. So let me show you what we're going to bring, and I'll take you along. So I keep my celery and carrots in a jar in the fridge with lots of water. Just going to drain that water off. I have some green peppers, and so this is going to be for on the plane. And then I have a little bit more celery in a bag. And again, I'm also trying to use up what we have in the fridge. And so that will be for snacking, and I'm going to bring hummus, because hummus is one thing we can get away with. Do not try to bring overnight oats. So that's one. Do not try to bring overnight oats. I have been sabotaged many a time with overnight oats, and it has been disposed of. So we're just going to grab a container and some hummus. And I'm going to bring a lot. I'm going to fill this container up just so I can actually have some while I'm there too. I won't have to buy any because I love my hummus. And that's something I'll snack on. I'll make sandwiches with it also, because I'll just do sandwiches with lettuce and tomato or cucumber. I'll find whatever. Sprouts, I did that in Hawaii. Food was super expensive in Hawaii. I lived on hummus sandwiches quite a bit with sprouts. Okay, so that's one snack. And then I'm actually gonna make sandwiches. And I know this isn't starch solution friendly, guys. But I did get these tofurkey just because it's so hard to, I mean, we would do like hummus with tomatoes and cucumbers, but they get very soggy very easily, especially traveling. And because we're gonna have our backpacks and stuff, I just thought these would be a little bit easier to do. These are the ham style, and they're not too bad. They're 3.5 grams of fat per 5 slices, which is a sandwich. So I'm just going to go with that. It's just a little bit easier, I think, for just traveling. And my husband's good with that. So, I mean, he's not vegan, but he does eat all this stuff anyway. So I think this is what we're gonna go with. So I'm just gonna make some sandwiches up with some mustard, and we'll just keep it simple. And these are sliced super thin usually. I've had these a few times just because it does make things a little bit easier. So 5 slices makes a good sandwich. Yeah, see, 5 slices makes a good sandwich. That's just 2 slices there, so even if I just do a couple of slices. And then when we get there, we'll do our groceries so that we have lots of fresh fruits and veggies while we're there. I think just 4 slices should be good. That looks fine for me. And then mustard, and we'll put them in. Hopefully I'll find a couple of good plastic containers so they don't get squished. And so let me just tell you about the last couple of things that I always bring with me while I'm traveling. My Contigo, I always bring this. I bring it in empty, I go through security and I find the first fountain and I fill it up. You can also go to Starbucks, they'll give you ice and they'll give you water. They will put it in a cup though. So normally I just fill it up with water when I get through security. And so I always have that. So I have a big thing of water in the plane because very dehydrating. So drink your water. I will bring some little snacks. I'll bring probably some little snack packs. But these are some nuts. And yes, I did say you're not supposed to have nuts. This is like the small pack and they're already secured. So you can bring those. I don't normally, I'll eat those on the plane. They're very small. And then I always bring my straw and I always bring my own bamboo cutlery. And this has saved me on many occasions. And it has chopsticks, a spoon, a little knife, and you can get through security with this because it's not actually a knife of any sort. So they've never bothered me whatsoever with that. And it does come with a fork and chopsticks. So no matter what you're having, you're always prepared and you never have to worry about grabbing plastic anywhere and you always have it with you. So I actually carry this all the time in my purse and that way I always have a straw and my own utensils so I never have to worry. So those are the things that I always bring when I'm traveling. And I always like to make sure I have my own food. Again, we may stop and have something along the way, but that way I don't get hangry because nobody wants hangry while we're traveling. We want to go and have a good time on vacation. So, hope you guys have enjoyed this and I'll see you on vacation.